Goudreau. Oh, it's a 3-on-2. Staubitz walks in. He takes a shot. Boys, oh my God, it's Flames. They're champions. Yes. You deserve this. This team, this organization, the fan base, the viewers at home deserve this championship. Celebrate with chips in the dip. Your Stanley Cup champions, the Calgary Flames, have finally done it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 20 franchise mode here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. In the previous episode, we finally won it all. The dance. Lord Stanley Cup is back in Alberta. We don't care about Edmonton. We are here in Calgary. For the first time since 1989, the Flames have finally reached the promised land, and I have finally won a cup with this damn team, and it took so incredibly long. Here in season number 8, we finally got it done. A lot of phenomenal performances that we're going to jump into. This is celebration time, ladies and gentlemen. This is time to celebrate. I'm going to be the most positive I've been in a very long time. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And the day that the Stanley Cup Finals video went up, the Toronto Maple Leafs won, we hit 900 subscribers, which I feel that was a double whammy for me. It was just nice. You guys are the absolute best. But let's go ahead and enjoy the moment. Let's soak it all up. The 2027 postseason was nothing short of groundbreaking. Let's start off with a new NHL record. Or I'm not sure if there's been postseasons before this one where there's been more than 23 goals. The NHL record for a single season or a single postseason goal total is 19 by Reggie Leach. Alex Newhook blew that out of the water by 4 goals. 24 games, 23 goals, 34 points. I'm so glad he's finally come into his own here in Calgary. He spent the first few years playing really solid hockey. 96 points, 42 goals, 46, 45. I expected the 60-goal caliber of Newhook, but yes, he was leaving McKinnon and Renton and Makar. The postseason was history-making for him. His best all-time. It's going to be hard to beat that. I'm super happy with the performances from every player on this team. Johnny Gaudreau, him and Monahan were always at the point of maybe we trade them away, shake things up. They're the old guys. They're the old guard. 33 and 32 for Monahan. They're both getting up there, both making together $18 million. That's a lot of money to dish out for guys who have won nothing, and now they finally get to call themselves Stanley Cup champions, and Johnny Gaudreau was a huge part of that run, and I want to keep him on. Matt V. Michkov, 27 points at the ripe old age of 22. He will sign, or he will begin his new contract. I'm not sure for how long it is. It's been a while since I recorded Calgary. It's been a while, so I can't remember the contract that I gave him, but I will check that out. I'm happy with his performance. Ludwig Pearson. I'm so glad that everybody that I've had problems in the past with, excluding goaltending, we'll get into that, have finally shown up. You know, first few seasons for Ludwig Pearson, he has been getting better every single season. 43 points, 61, 63, 66. He's capable of 25 plus goals a season. I like him. I really do. But with the talent that we have on this team, maybe he's expendable going into the future. He's on a very cheap contract that makes him more of a valuable asset for us and a trade chip. But I'm so happy he stepped up. 12 goals. He was a beauty for us. Tristan O'Reilly. Somebody that I've been on his tail for a very, very long time. He was the second overall pick in the 2021 NHL draft, just behind Aatu Ratti. You look back on his career, 42 points, 88, 63 goals, and he has not been able to hit that since. I love him to death. He has struggled in the postseason a lot. 17 points in his first year, phenomenal. 4 points, not bad. 17, could have been a bit better. 9, not bad. 17, not bad. 25, he finally showed up. He's a goal scorer. He did have a hard time scoring goals, but 14 is tied for second for forwards. Sean Monahan, the captain, the long-time Calgary Flame. He's been here for how many seasons? His entire NHL career. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 NHL seasons. Next year will be 15. The last couple of years, he has brought his A game. Now past the 30-year threshold, he's playing his best hockey, and I hope he keeps it up. Skylar Staubitz assisted on the game-winning goal in the Stanley Cup Finals to clinch the series and Lord Stanley Cup for the first time since 1889. Yeah. This kid is a beast. Yes, he did technically play worse. He did miss 2 games, almost had the same amount of goals. He did have less points overall. I'm not saying I was happy with his regular season. I'm just saying I know this kid's going to come out here in the postseason and perform. 3 game-winning goals, 11 goals, 24 points. Kid is a wizard. I'm so glad he's here in Calgary. In his sophomore season, he's taking home a Stanley Cup. Then you got Nolan Patrick, a kid that we brought from free agency who's had a rough career with Philadelphia, never reaching that second overall pick potential. He comes over here to Calgary, half point per game, playing really good hockey in his second year, 31 points, but he has been a postseason performer. He knows exactly what to do. He's a big body. Yes, he's injury prone. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring him back. I hope we can. It's not looking like that. He was a huge part of our success, and I'm glad he was. It's a nice story. Ryan Dzingel is still locked up for, I believe, 2 more years at a reasonable price, and he played really good hockey all season long, especially for a depth player. Wasn't bad. Jared McCann, nice depth center for us, whose contract is also up. Not sure if we're going to bring him back, especially since he's not happy with that role on the 4th line. Played really solid. Kasparaitis was technically the worst forward. He had a few really awesome moments there in the postseason. I think he might become a full-time Flame again. He comes up for the first time in a season, plays the best hockey of his career, 18 goals on the 4th line. I'm hoping I can keep him. I'm hoping I can keep him. And then there is the free agent acquisition in the 2026 free agency market. Cale Makar, $13 million. Is it worth it? Well, we got a Stanley Cup out of it, and now we just need 1, 2, or 3 more. That's a lot of money to pay. Yes, that does cripple us a little bit, but we have Cale Makar out of it. We won a cup. I'm happy. Sami Niku, really good. Glad we have him locked up for a couple more years. 5 years. It'd be 35, 36 at the end of that deal. I'm happy he signed up long term. The rookie in Rodney Rook had a stellar season all around. Winning a Stanley Cup in his rookie year is hard to do. Noah Hannafin's contract is also up. It's going to be a rough offseason. Longtime Flame. I'm hoping I can keep him around. It's going to be hard. but I'm happy that he was a part of it. Petrangelo's gone. I don't have the money to bring him back, especially at that age when there's better players that we could go out and look at. I freaking loved his performance here. We bring him last season over from the Ottawa Senators at the trade deadline, 20 points in 25 games. In the postseason for us, 10 points, 8 points this year. Technically got worse, but he helped us out. And then you got Ladislav Kudrok down there. I love him. I love this team. I really do. One thing I don't love is goaltending. The goaltending was so flipping weird. We used 4 goaltenders in the postseason. Peter Mrazek, Philip Gustafsson, I'm letting him go. He's never playing in Calgary ever again. Then you have Felipe Demers, who is going to be a starter or backup next season. And then Dustin Wolf, who I don't necessarily want to keep on just because he's the bane of my existence. But we won a Stanley Cup with him in the net. I'll give him that. A lot of pieces that we had from year number 1 finally got to taste Lord Stanley Cup. I highly recommend you go and watch that because it was damn nice just to win for once. And let's take it all in. The award show, ladies and gentlemen. Your 2027 Stanley Cup champions, the Calgary Flames. Yes! Yes, the President's Trophy winners, Buffalo, Calgary, and Toronto. Individual awards. Your Art Ross winner is Sebastian Aho. Hart Memorial goes to Jeremy Bracco. Cale Makar picks up the Norris, so he gets a Stanley Cup and a Norris for $13 million in the first year. It's a lot to pay, but I'm happy we won. Jeremy Bracco is going to win the Lady Byng. Calder goes to Wild for Chicago. Glad we didn't have to face him in the Stanley Cup playoffs, or we would have lost. Conn Smythe goes to Alexander Newhook. Yes, Vezina goes to Mackenzie Blackwood. He's also going to take home the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterton's going to go to Nicholas Hague. Jack Adams is going to go to San Jose's coach. Frank J. Selke is to Barkov for the 3rd straight season. Jeremy Bracco is picking up a bunch of awards this year. Tyler. I had a player named Ted Sagan a few franchise modes ago, and I always get that mixed up. Sorry, no disrespect. Your Maurice Richard Trophy winner, Tyler Sagan, with Columbus. Strange. It's time for the offseason. As I said, we have a whole lot of problems to work through. Overall, we're still looking like a pretty damn good team next year. Problem is, we have a whole lot of contracts up. Noah Hannafin, Nolan Patrick, Pietrangelo, who's gone. Either way, I don't really have the money to bring him back. Jared McCann, and then a bunch of depth pieces who we can change out here or there. But obviously our top 2 guys are kind of unreplaceable. I would love to keep on Nolan Patrick, but we only have $13 million. Pietrangelo might retire, but that doesn't hurt us either way. Noah Hannafin, what do you want? 7.5 for 4 years. He's a top-tier defenseman for this squad. Now, we could do a sign-and-trade for one of these players. Who's more important to this team? If we're looking at our top 6, Newhook, Sean Monahan, Michkov, second line, Tristan O'Reilly, Stubitz, and Goudreau. Third line, Dzingel, maybe. Our bottom 6 is going to take a lot of reworking to make it look proper for next season. I have 4 blank spots. You have Ludwig Pearson, who's potentially on the block. We can look around just to see if there's anything working. Nolan Patrick, he was on the 3rd line all season long. He played really damn well. I just don't have a spot for him. An 87 overall on your 3rd line is overkill, especially if you have 2 85 plus on your 3rd line. It hurts them, and I'm sure they'd want to go somewhere else. So I am willing to do a sign and trade for Noah Hannafin. No, Nolan Patrick. I would rather work out a contract with Noah Hannafin since he is integral to this defensive core. We can look for a trade for Hannafin as well. But for right now, I will do a sign and trade. A 2-year, $4 million contract is worth it for Nolan Patrick. I'll give him that. but I want his asset at the draft to see if we can trade him around because he's proved himself as an NHLer. Good news, coming to the draft, we have a few, make it 3 first-round draft picks, one of our own. Then we have Buffalo and Colorado. The good thing about Colorado is that they missed the playoffs, which means we have a potential lottery pick there. I really hope... could you imagine winning the Stanley Cup and then getting a lottery pick? That would make me very happy today, game. There are a few really awesome prospects in the draft this year. Swartz, Schofield, Lackey, and Rantanen. Frolov's pretty awesome too. I'm not necessarily aiming for any one of them. If I can get into the top 3, I am really liking the defensemen since defensemen do get really expensive here. 8-9 years into the franchise mode. A right winger would be 6 since we do need a power forward for our top 6. You know, that would make Gaudreau expendable. That'd make one of our older forwards relatively easy to move. So maybe we can luck out and get the first overall pick. I'm not banking on it. If we can move up, we'll definitely look at it. But for right now, let's into the draft. Your Stanley Cup champions, the Calgary Flames. Oh, it feels nice to say, god damn it. We did sign a WHL coach just to help out there. Nolan Patrick is going to sign that deal, and we are going to look to trade him away. And we will not be winning the lottery. Philadelphia moves up from 9th. Are you telling me if we were 12th, we would have won 3rd overall pick? God, every year it seems that happens. Ugh. Positivity, Owen. So, we have the 13th overall selection. I don't really have anybody written down around. I mean, I have the 14th overall pick written down. Not necessarily looking for a defenseman. Another prospect defenseman really wouldn't fit well into our core because our defense is just looking beautiful. If I'm going to draft a defenseman in the top 15 of this draft, I have to make sure that they are medium elite or they rarely ever turn into anything special. Okay? If I'm moving up for a top tier pick. So let's so he's being scouted right now. Good. Good. We'll see. Maybe the first overall pick is up for grabs. Anybody retiring? Who's calling it quits? Steven Stamkos. Oh, if only he had a healthy career, he could have easily had 800 career goals. Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, and Alex Pietrangelo will call it quits this year. NHL is looking a whole lot different, a whole lot younger. Bergeron was 41. Yep. Hall of Famers, guaranteed. Yep. Anybody down here? PK Subban. PK. Oh, beauty. Absolutely love him. One of my favorite Montreal Canadiens of all time. Easy peasy lemon Febreze. Okay, why did I even say that? No place. No place. I didn't even need to say that. God damn it. Did we lose any goaltenders? Carey Price, my favorite NHL player to date. Carey Price is going to call it quits at 460 wins. Tuukka Rask, drafted in the same year. Bobrovsky, Semyon Varlamov, Jake Allen, the new backup of the Montreal Canadiens, Mikko Koskinen, Aaron Dell. Okay, NHL's looking a whole lot different. Now, what team am I? Calgary. I had a brain fart there. Looks like we didn't lose anything except, Dadonov. I mean, I signed him in free agency, never made his way up to the main roster, but congrats on a career, I guess. Alex Pietrangelo, enjoy retirement. So, don't have to re-sign him, I guess. We'll just have to look elsewhere for right-handed defensemen. Coaches. Roman Josi is now coach. I'm not worried about coaching. I want to make the best decisions here at the draft. I want to have a good draft. 3 first-round draft picks we could package for top pick. Now, let's see if some team wants to move. The first overall pick is not up for grabs. The 4th overall pick is there from Columbus. Eastern trade. That makes sense. Anything at 4th? I believe... What's at 4th? Right winger. We could definitely use another right winger. Mikko Rantanen would be the perfect player to bring on. And do you know why? We're losing Nolan Patrick for that third line. Rantanen can slot in there this year. Okay, how was his season in La Liga? Had a great year in A+ competition, playing with men at 17 years of age. That's hard to do. Frolov is right there, but we really don't need any centerman. Not in the slightest. Rantanen would be a good forward to have for the future since Gaudreau's getting older, since Monahan's getting older. Gaudreau's probably the next guy out. He probably won't make it to the end of that deal just because I do like the younger kids. Since this team is relatively young, I do like my old guys. But Rantanen might be the best choice, and I would like to package something. What are our current picks? Let me see what our current picks are. Columbus is an easy trade. 4th overall pick is not going to take too much. We definitely have the assets to move up. So, we have the 13th, 27th, and 31st. Now let me look at this list and see if there's any players around there. Okay, we could package the 13th to Columbus. That's not bad. I do have a player around 25 and 14 that I was looking at, but they're not anything better than the 4th overall selection here. Okay, so let me look at my rookie skaters and all that. Let me see what we're working with. We have a lot of prospects. Only a few years ago, it was looking pretty dry. But we definitely have a lot of assets we can move around for some top-tier picks. Goaltender-wise, nice. Terry, ooh, Terry's looking nice. Campagna, we can move on from. And we can draft goalies any which way we want. So it's no problem. No biggie. So we will let Philadelphia select. Yeah, power forward at 83 overall. He would have been nice to have. But I'll take the other right winger. Columbus, let's talk. Let's talk. 13th overall selection. You don't necessarily want it. You are a contender, which means you probably want a guy on the roster. Nolan Patrick? Nolan Patrick could work. That trade could definitely work out. A centerman. They want Nolan Patrick at 85 overall. That's a cheap contract extension. He's already signed. It's not like we're sending a UFA to them to deal with. We're giving them an actual NHL player for them to use. And they get the 13th overall selection, and I'm sure they'll draft something decent there. And that's enough trade value to make it go through. So do we have... hold on. And Columbus probably wants to win something. You had another centerman, makes a guy like Wenberg expendable. Okay. Anybody on the block? That's not a bad defensive prospect. 73 overall at 19. Right-handed. Not bad. Any draft picks next year, maybe? You got second. Okay. Okay. Are they still hurting from that Carter Hart deal when they got him from free agency? No way. No. They must have just traded their first away for something else. So, I would take back that prospect, and I think that's a fair trade. Yeah. Columbus wants to win something eventually, right? What's their goaltending? Oh yeah, they got Carter Hart. Yeah. I think that trade makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna move some cap away. I love Nolan Patrick. I think that was a phenomenal free agent acquisition all those years ago. But I'm okay to move on. Is that trade going to go through? Columbus is going to accept the deal. We get a prospect defenseman who might turn into something decent. He is 19, 73 overall, and he's right-handed, which works way better into our system long term. And we get the 4th overall selection. Is that cheating? I don't think so. I don't think it's cheating. Before we get to that pick, let me check something real quick. I was going to talk about Ludwig Pearson. I don't want to trade him away. I don't. I just want to see if there's anything out there. Klingberg first. Yeah. No. Okay. Ludwig Pearson staying on until farther notice. I really don't plan on moving anything else. Let's send to our pick. Okay. I want to see if they take this forward. Please take the defenseman. I mean, I'd be okay with the defenseman, but that right winger really works into our system. St. Louis, are you going to screw us? You bastards, you! You blew it, St. Louis! Okay. We don't need the defenseman. We don't. We're looking at our defensive core: Rook, Makar, Kudrock, Hannafin maybe, Niku, and then we got a bunch of prospects in the AHL that can come up for that bottom pairing. I don't want the defenseman, and Malish Lackey. Lacey? I'm not sure. So now I'm leaning towards Frolov, a Russian. I like him. He's a righty, which means we can transition him to the right wing, similar to Miku Koivu, and he's a playmaker. Long term, he could work in the top 6 as well. I wasn't keen on him. He might even be an 80 overall. As a centerman, he might still be good. I don't think... he might not necessarily jump up into the NHL next year. I still really like him. Okay. So I'm going to call a timeout. I'm going to call 2 timeouts, and we're going to think about this. Let's go to the trade block and see if there's anything out there that potentially looks nice. Okay? So St. Louis did take the Rantanen kid, but we do have a legit right-handed centerman. But that does make Ludwig Pearson expendable, even though he's a low franchise. Whatever we get here, we're okay. We're getting a medium elite either way. Okay, but Sean Monahan's getting older. We could use the centerman going forward. Okay, a lot of options here. A lot of options. We're fine. I'm not worried. Does it look like I'm worried? No. No, I ain't worried in the slightest. You hear me? I just want to see if there's anything out here. Cheap? No. No, and then we're going to have to do our handiwork in free agency anyways. Klingberg? No, he's been on the block forever. Dallas, do something for once. Come on, boys. Oh, wait. Tyler Benson, 1 year. That's a really good extension. Is he playing like a third liner? I'm not sure if that would work on the team right now. Yeah. We have Dzingel. If we want to go out and get something like that, there's plenty of guys in free agency. Yeah, I'm not really... I don't really know what I'm looking for, per se. I'm just gonna see if anything looks nice. I'm not sure. Any prospects? Anything at all? Anything? Forsberg? No, thank you. Shaw. Mason Shaw grew to an 86 overall? Really? Really? That's actually kind of impressive. Okay. Anything? No. Ghost Despair? No, thank you. Gensel's not bad, but I'm not really... Nah. I feels like I'm gonna have to wait until after the re-sign phase to really look at my roster and see if we could add anything top 9 wise. We have another prospect right there. Not really in love with that. Okay, so we are going to take our time and just draft. So the 4th overall pick is here. We are going to select Ivan Frolov from the KHL. 81 overall, even better than Rantanen. He could work as a righty, a right winger, or a centerman. I'm happy with that trade. So the next pick we have is 27th. I think there was a goalie at 25th that I was looking at that might be decent. So another pick, number 27. 27. Not sure about any of these guys right here. I'm looking at the goalie. If he's rated that high, he's going to be good. So I'm going to trade up for a pick around 24. I think I don't want to get screwed again here. Okay. 24, we will go... Oh, God, I guess I'll go 20. I don't want to trade just for 24 because I have a bad feeling the goalie might go a little early. So we will trade you pick number 27. And we don't have we have 3 picks left in this draft. So we got to be wise here. Do you want any rookie scale? Okay, you really don't. Do you want a draft pick? Oh, wow. You want a 3rd round draft pick next year? Would that make the trade go through? Trade rejected. Okay, New York. I see that. Do you want a goalie on a roster currently? You don't. You're a bunch of pansies. I see it. Okay. Any skaters matching the block? Well, I'm not giving you an NHLer. So, you can stop right now. Dzingel, Oh, Verana. I don't necessarily like him on our NHL lineup, and that's a few dollars that we could save. Okay, more than 45 skaters. Okay, I really want this 20th overall pick, so I'll take this Faith kid right here. I don't think that trade's gonna go through. Trade accepted. Thank you, New York. Thank you for finally doing something good in your lives. Appreciate it. Sim to pick number 20. Did we miss anything in the top 5? Frolov is actually the second best player in the top 5. Blum, glad we didn't. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, he didn't go until 7th. Yeah, Washington. Yeah, LA and Ottawa definitely messed up there. Bad guys. Come on. Not that hard. Really isn't that hard. Okay, pick number 20. Going with the goalie. Might as well. I don't really like anybody else around. We have this Rick Nichols kid. We don't need another prospect like that. I want to go with the potential and the trade value. Alexander, Bouchard. You better be a medium elite. Holy hell. 60 overall at 18 years of age is phenomenal. Yeah, that is very rare to see. Let's sim up to pick number 31. Miss anything? Looks like, yeah, we're picking pretty great here in the first round. We did miss out on this Mellenby kid, 76 at 18. He's going to be a good player for New Jersey. But I'm not super upset with missing that player. 31st. Do we just want to go with this Bird player right here? 18 years of age. I have a feeling he might be solid for us. Or we have this guaranteed Connor Binghamton. Playmaker, not bad. We have Bemstrom. Another defenseman here. We got Solomon Tan. He does have a 4-year ETA. He is a right winger, and we need to add more of those into our system anyways. That is at 47. And our next pick is after the 31st. Isn't until, what is that, 62nd overall? I'm bad at math. Something like that, yeah. Last pick of the second round. Okay, let's weigh the odds here. Connor Binghamton. Left winger, similar to Claude Giroux. Not bad. We have Gravish, who might be solid. He's got a 3-year ETA similar to Dan Hamhuis. Hopefully prime Hamhuis. Don't hate that. I'm not too sure about that. I'd rather go. It's a 4-year ETA, but I'm assuming he's like a 50 overall. We could move. I'm going to do the smart thing here. I'm going to move my 31st overall pick back for more picks because I do have a few guys after the top 60 that I'm looking at. Not going to go for Hudson Bird. Don't need another center prospect. Binghamton, don't hate, but I'd rather go for the righty. There's something about this defenseman right here. Probably going to go for Tan. Okay, so we're going to move back a few picks. Let me go right here to Philadelphia. Do you want our first? Would you like our first 40th overall? Works for me. Okay, take our first. They should want that. I'm assuming they'd want that. I'll take your third, and then your third next year. Nah, that's going to be too much. Yeah. Trade rejected. Okay. You want our third next year? Okay, be a bunch of pansies. Okay. First, second, and a third. That trade has to go through, right? Philadelphia. Why? Fourth. A lot of fourth. Come on. Philadelphia. Okay, I'll take your fourth, and your fifth. Okay? God damn you to hell, Philadelphia. Oh, I got 28 seconds left. Okay. I will call a timeout. Okay. You love to see it. Philadelphia, you don't want to give us anything. You're telling me... Oh, my God. Philadelphia. Okay, I'll move back here to the Avalanche. Even though I don't want to trade with the Avalanche, I will. For you. First round pick. And then I will give... Wait. I take the first, and I'm going to take... Give me a third, Colorado. Give me a damn third. Third round pick. Give it to me. Now. These bastards. Are you telling me a first moving back isn't worth... Really? God damn. Okay. Might have gotten gypped there, but Colorado don't pick anything good. Did they? I want to make sure they didn't pick anything good, or I'm gonna be mad. They didn't pick. Haha, bunch of losers. Okay, let's sim to the 44th overall pick. Did we miss anything? Okay, nope. Bird, thank God we didn't pick him. Binghamton, not bad. Was this the Gravish kid we were looking at? Jakob Gravish, he might have been. Okay. Dahlman, the goalie. Damn, 72 overall. Holy crap. Okay. So, we're going to go with Tan. And then I believe we have a few other people we're looking at. 75. Okay. Let me look at potential-wise here real quick. Goalie at 101. Okay. I'm not worried. We're not going to trade a bunch of our prospects for late-round picks for other prospects, okay? Solomon Tan, I know you're not going to be the highest overall, but we need a right-handed prospect. 60, oh, really? With a 4-year ETA? Two-way forward? That's the perfect player to bring on in the second round. That's a great pick. Yeah, I'm happy as hell with that selection. Yeah, that was a great pick. Phenomenal right there from General Manager Thumbs, by the way. Stanley Cup champion. Calgary Flames. Hello. I think we're going to go with another. There's a few goalies that I'm looking at, just because goalies are great. Goalie-wise. Okay, I want to get these two, but I also don't want to micromanage. So I'm going to go with XLB right now. Medium elite, come on. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Here we go! 59 overall at 19. Overager, but I'm happy as hell with that. Yes. 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 Okay. So our next pick is 106. I want to move back for that other goalie as well because I have a good feeling he's good as well. Gleason at 101. A-plus competition. Really? A-plus competition? Really? Okay, 101. Third round, I go fourth round. Let me go. When's our pick? Our pick is right there. Let me go back a few. Let me go Anaheim. Sure. What is that? 90, 99. Cool. Fourth round pick. Easy peasy lemon for breezy. I'll give you my fourth, and then I will give you a fifth next year. Might be a little too much, but the trade accepted. Cool. Now let's hope that this is a medium elite goalie. Okay, did we miss anything in the... did we need it? No. We saw the second round. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We are good. We are good to go. We're good. Okay. Third round? Nope. Okie dokie. Oh, good. Okay. Goalie. Be medium elite. Come on. Oh, do we want this defenseman in Oduya? Do we take a chance? No. I have a bad feeling about him. Yeah, I'm going to go with Gleason. Starter. I want to see how Oduya is. Okay. I'd rather have a starter. Okay, so the draft is finito. Good. Frolov, Bouchard, Tan, XLB, and Gleason were all really awesome picks. We got our value. We moved up for a top-tier prospect. And I think everything's looking nice. Now it's time for the re-sign phase, which we're going to get done this episode. Might as well. Head coaches, all that jazz, I will get done eventually. But right now, I only really care about the players. Let's see what we can get done. Sean Monahan and Goudreau are both up next year. Okay, that works out pretty for me anyways. That's good. I'm happy. Good. McCallum wants a two-way contract. I'm okay with that. Raffle, you better not be expecting money. No, you're not. Weaver, can we get our RFAs out of the way right now? Yes, we can. They'll all sign. Unsigned. Frolov is going to be playing in the Chell this year. Brower, we will sign to a contract, play in the AHL. Why did I forget? Ribeiro, I can leave for another year. Tan, I can leave. Delzato and them. I'm okay with that. Let's talk about goaltenders first. Gustafsson, goodbye. I'd never want to talk to you again. Mrazek, we'll let go. There's plenty of other goaltenders in the sea. Demirs is officially our backup. Remember that, okay? Terry. Okay, I want to make sure that we don't have over 6 goalies, because then one goalie will just disappear because EA Voodoo, am I right? Happened in my Minnesota Wild franchise mode? Is that the mode that it happened in? Okay. So, Dustin Wolf. I will qualify you because I don't necessarily want you, but I also don't want to lose you to free agency, so then I can just trade you away for like a third or something. So 1, 2, 3. Terry will be in the AHL this year. I kind of want to let go of Sparks or just trade him off camera or something just so I can have Terry in net, because I want him to grow. So the goalies look like that's all good. Hanifin, what kind of money do you want? Last time I checked, it was damn $8 million for Hanifin. Okay, I'm gonna work out these other forwards first. Kasparaitis, please don't ask for money. 1.6 for 2 years at the 4th line. I'll go down to 1.5. That works. Jared McCann, you probably don't want to be here. I mean, I'm gonna let him go. He wasn't happy here. Volkov, I like Volkov. I'll give you $1 million for that 4th line. Duar, do you want to... Yeah, I'll give him that. Maybe even on our 4th line this year. Hobbs is a depth defenseman. $1 million. I'm going to let him go just for now since there might be cheaper options. Pellish, Olfsson don't want to be here. Nielsen, just all these depth AHLers. Sure. Make my life easy and just sign on the dotted line. That's all you got to do. Okay, Pelut doesn't want to be here. Okay, so Malik, yeah. Makela. Sure. Okay, Hanifin looks like he's gonna be the only problem. Okay, let me just quickly go through these guys. I don't feel like reading off every single one. Hanifin is the only guy left. Hanifin is the only problem. Obviously. You gotta love it. Okay, my game is glitching out. Don't you love it? I don't love it. I don't. Not in the slightest. Okay. We are good. I'm fine. Hanifin. Let's talk about our defensive core then. Let's go by overall. Just make sure it's overall. Okay. Cale Makar, Niku, Rook, Kudrock, Mayor, and then we could potentially go out there into free agency, see if there's anything instead of Hanifin. Because he is a lefty. I do like Hanifin. I really like Hanifin. I think he's great. But if we have the option to go out there in free agency and spend a little bit of money, that might be the better option. Because Niku's basically Hanifin, and now we're just looking for a right-handed player. I think that's the best option. I'm going to let go of Hanifin. I think people are going to hate that. I think people are going to disagree. I'm not saying I'm done with them. I just want to see if there's any other options before we spend a bunch of our $13 million. Coaching, is there anybody I got to sign right away? Sure. Do you want to be the associate coach? I can give you money, but you're not being the head coach, okay? And I was told to revamp our coaching staff, but I can totally do that later. I'm really just worried about players, making sure our roster's looking nice and neat. That's all I really care about right now. That's about it. Okay, cool. Free agency, come on. Okay, coaches, don't worry about staffing. Don't worry about any of that. Are there any big fish? Please be like a 90 overall defenseman. Come on. Oh my God, it's Quinn Hughes. Oh, baby. Oh, that's the player. Book it. I'm signing Quinn Hughes. I don't care what you think. I'm signing Quinn Hughes. Okay. There might be a smarter option here. Matt Dumba might be the smart option. He's a right-handed defenseman at 32. Him and Hanifin. He's 2 years older than Hanifin. $2 less million. Okay. Let me go to goalies first. Ooh, Caden Primo. Or do we go with the cheaper option again? Or do maybe, okay. UC Saros, or Gibson. I'm really liking the Gibson option at 5, but then we wouldn't be able to sign Quinn Hughes. Okay. Okay, let's go to potential. Potential, you got Potter here. Did we draft Potter? Sounds like a guy we drafted, never mind. These low elites I'll sign. Sure. Just value, might as well. Sure. Okay, there might be a lot of things. Oh, ooh, Foot might be a nice depth guy for us. Okay, let me go to D-men because that's really all we need. I mean, there's a few depth players we might need for offense. Hannafin, kind of leaning away from him. Matt Dumba would work. You could get Kudrock, Dumba, or Rook and Dumba. But do we want two $10 million defensemen? That's a lot of money to spend on defense. I'd rather go with a Matt Dumba. What about no? He's about a 37-year-old John Carlson. Probably gonna drop, but then there might be another option next year. But how much is John? Oh, he wants 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go Matt Dumba. Do I look dumb? Do I look Dumba? Okay, Vancouver is in the race. I'll go 1 year, and I'll straight up give you $7 million. You want to come to a championship team? I'll give you $7 million. $7 million for 1 year. You want to come win? Come over here. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, Dumba. That's it. Okay. So it looks like that's fine. Hopefully he signs forward-wise. Best forward is Panarin. I would love a Panarin, but no thank you. Any depth guys right here. So, third line to Zingle, Pearson, and then Frolov. We could use another cheap guy. Use your brain, Owen. Come on. Big brain time. JFK's not bad. John Tavares. No thank you. Lehkonen. It's a pretty cheap option, though. That's really, really cheap. $800,000 for an 82 overall. Yeah, I might have to bite on that. Okay, let me go to centerman here real quick. I need cheaper centerman that we can just bring on for the 4th line. Because I did let go of McCann. Joe Valeno's an absolute beauty. Wish Montreal drafted him IRL. But no, they didn't. They had to be dumb. I do... Wait, no. McCann's a two-way forward. Frederick's kind of the same player. McCann for... I could bring back McCann, or we could go Chris Tierney. Chris Tierney's an absolute beauty. I'm going to go Chris Tierney. He always simulates well in NHL. 2 years. Oh, I'll go 1 year at 2.3. Hopefully he signs. And then, really, it's just the goaltender. Yeah, it's just the goalie. I'm going to go John Gibson. 1 year at 5.8. John Gibson, hopefully you can be the guy for us, okay? That's really it. I'm not really looking for anything else. I would love Quinn Hughes. I would. I truly would. But right now, that's not my biggest issue. I want to make sure this team looks nice. Okay, bunch of depth play or bunch of prospects we brought on. Okay, big fish. Chris Tierney isn't really a big fish, but I'll take it. I want to see if the money works out, okay? John Gibson is going to sign the 1-year deal with Calgary. Love to see it. Matt Dumba will also sign, so Hannafin, it's official, will no longer be a Calgary Flame going forward. Looks like he's already signed somewhere else. That dirtbag didn't even give me a chance, okay? No money left to work with. If there's any depth signings, I'll do it off camera. But this is basically all I can afford right this very moment. Maybe some two-way contracts here in the very near future. But that's all I'm going to do right now. Now, if you have gotten to the end of this episode, tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, is officially the 1-year anniversary of uploading every day straight. So tomorrow is going to be a very, very special episode. A very long episode. Get your popcorn. It's going to be a long one. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I appreciate everything you've ever done for me. 900 subscribers in less than a year is incredible to me. Hopefully we can get to 1,000 before the end of the year and celebrate. little bit of the bubbly or something like that. I don't know. Maybe get the drinks out. Face reveal. I'm not sure. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.